Nadia, please.
As well as you played today, flawlessly, really, are you surprised that there have been 3 years that have passed since you put one of those in your hand?
Well, you know, tennis is difficult and it's improving with it each year, and you see new upcomers coming up. Been in a few finals, and I lost to players like Karla Majdak and maybe last year, so it's been a tough one. But I've been waiting for this one patiently, and I'm very happy finally to have my 10th title.
Does it feel especially good to beat the top seed, or does it not matter?
The only good thing when you're top seed is you guarantee to have less tough opponents in the first couple of rounds, that you can get in the groove and get the feeling of the game.
Fell behind in both sets.
Yeah, that's true. I lost the opening serve at each set. I was able to turn it around. I knew that Shahar was not really able to hurt me with her serve, and especially if it's a second serve, I have to take an advantage out of it. And then I knew if I'm serving solid, it would be very difficult for her to break.
You said just beating her 5 different times, 3 different surfaces.
Honestly, I'm not keeping count how many times I beat her, but I'm really happy of my record against her, and it's been an important match today. Obviously, you know, going for the title, and all I had in my mind is fight for every point, and at the end of the day, walk away with the trophy.
Was the heat a factor for you at all this week?
It's been very hot, I would say. I was lucky on Friday not to play during the day, during the really severe conditions, but today has been difficult after a few tough matches, but last 2 weeks I've spent in South Florida practicing in the severe conditions, so I've been kind of adjusted to it.
Reporters often wonder how much outside chatter players pay attention to, and when this tournament started, a lot of people were talking about Shahar as a likely winner. Do players pay attention to what's being said in the press?
Some do. Luckily to me, I brought my laptop with me. I haven't opened it once. So.
How heavy is that trophy?
It's heavy, but I love crystal, and I have already a nice collection of it.
Looking at the future, how does this victory propel you for the rest of the year? You know, what other events are you have on your schedule?
I'm scheduled to play Toronto, Cincinnati, having at this stage in the US Open, and I'm sure it's going to give me lots of confidence for upcoming tournaments, and I feel like I'm in a better place right now, because right before Miami I had vertigo for 6 weeks, which really knocked me off my feet, and I was not able to defeat my points during the clay court season, and then, you know, I felt a little down and haven't been in a happy place since then. And Wimbledon was a turning point for me, and obviously these trophies, it's a good achievement.
Nadia, you've won a lot of doubles titles in your career, but you didn't play doubles here this week. Do you think not playing doubles in a tournament helps your singles?
I like to play doubles in the bigger tournaments like that. I like to focus on my single because I know I have a better chance to advance further in a tournament or win a title. So I've been saving my energy.
I know you said that you don't keep track of how many times you've beaten her, but she apparently keeps track because she mentioned it there on the court. And does that make it tougher knowing that there's an advantage because you beat her 5 times, but also obviously she wants to win very badly.
Of course, it's a tough situation to be. Last time I played Shahar a couple of years ago, and in the last 2 years she made a huge improvement. She's a completely different player. She reached the highest ranking, and she captured a few titles. So it's a completely different player playing today than 2 years ago.
Did you serve the defending West Coast?
Pardon?
Is her serving different than it was 2 years ago?
She?
Her serving?
Hers or mine?
Hers.
Overall, she got more consistent. She's trying to play more aggressive tennis, and she has more experience now. A couple of years ago.
How about the way you served today? You were happy with the way you served?
Yes and no. Wasn't really happy with my first serve percentage in the beginning, and I felt like my first serves were flying long, and then in the second set I changed a bit. I started using more kick, and it's been working really well by the end of the set.
I'm not sure if it was before or after Wimbledon, but I know you recently got a new dog.
Yay!
And how much a part of your success do you credit to him?
Oh my God!
What kind of dog?
I got a French bulldog named Lulu, and I don't know what possessed me to get a dog. A friend of mine has two, and right now because my house is in renovation, so I'm kind of a roommate with her, and I spend so much time with the dogs, and I just love animals. So we went to pick them up from grooming, and they had some little puppies. Usually, I just watch, kind of like, alright, it doesn't really touch my heart, but when I saw this little Frenchie, I just fell in love with her, and I wanted to bring her on a trip with us, but she's still a little bit too small. I had recommended not to bring her because she may get sick, and actually that's been a good move because they're like little kids waking up 2 times at night, so it takes a lot of maintenance. But every day I've been waking up and counting days till I go back to see her. So that's also the reason why we're flying tonight and not tomorrow, so I can pick her up first thing in the morning.
Did you get her before or after Wimbledon? Or was that?
Right after Wimbledon.
Right after.
Yeah.
With your height and your power and what you can do on your serve, have you thought about going to the net more often? I mean, it seems like you, if you wanted to, could put more points away sooner and get back to your dog faster.
That's true, but first of all, my serve is not like a men's serve that is so unreturnable, and women's tennis, girls tend to return better than serve. So,
but with your reach and with the placement, you're able to move your opponents around a lot, and especially when we're sitting behind you, we think, man, if you went to the net more often, these matches would be short.
True. I am trying to get to the net occasionally, but you have to build up the point. You can't just hit a shot and go, because the girls really defending really well, and you have to really work out the point to perfection to go to the net.
Anything else?
Is this trophy a harbinger of trophies to come?
Yes, I hope so.
Do you want to stand up and hold the trophies first?
Okay.
Go first.
I'll do that.
All done? Thank you.
One out.
Congrats.
One out.
Just stand right here.
Come on.
Like that. Yep. You're welcome. Look over here.
Thank you, Nadia.
All right. Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.